Welcome to an unboxing for Legends of Andor Eternal Frost. I have waited so long for this game. I'll go on a little rant at the end of this here so you can find out about why this took so long and why this is like 8 months late to the party for me here. But some of you know, some of you watched me play Legends of Andor, the original base game here on the channel, and it was unbelievable amounts of fun. It's one of those games that I think it should be higher rated than it is on Board Game Geek, mainly because I think a lot of people did exactly what I did. And you look at this and you think to yourself, this is like an overland adventure RPG type game or whatever. This game is not that game. This is not that game. It is definitely more puzzly with incredible artwork by Michael Menzel. And this is his design, I do believe, right? So yeah, this is a real treat for me to finally get my hands on this. I had to do some things. I had to make a deal with the not so good devil, I guess, to get my hands on a copy of this. I'll explain all of that at the end of the video because most people don't care why it was so hard for me to get a copy of this, but it drove me nuts. So I love these stands, I really do. There's something about them where they pinch just enough where they do not scratch your standees. And so I'm thankful to see these back in Legends of Andor, Eternal Frost here. We have this, a couple of these, and of course I have my mostly see-through shirt on today, so it makes it easy to see the box through my body here, I'm sorry. Again, we have the same dice that we know and some of you love. I'm not so sure that I am one of those people. I don't like wooden dice. I just don't. They don't have just enough heft for me. You see that some of them are clearly green. We have, you know, the usual color. This looks like the standard colors, if I remember right. But you know what I don't see are enemy red ones, right? Should there, unless, I guess those are supposed to be the enemy red ones. They are not red. Those are like orange then. Wow. Okay, let's take a look at this. If these are supposed to be for the enemy, wow, I mean, they look red. They don't look that red to me. They look a little orange. Maybe there's something wrong with my eyes. I don't know. They look a little orange to me to be red. I'd have to compare them right next to the other red ones. These don't look like the same kind of red as the original Legends of Andor red to me. They look much more orange. How crazy! I think maybe I'm losing my mind because this did happen to me with these dice right here. These dice are not red. They are orange. And look it. That is pretty close, so yeah. I don't know. All right, so anyway, we've got the usual suspects when it comes to dice. Maybe I'll flip this over since we do have the giant logo up there. It's not like anybody doesn't know what we're looking at. The same cards, like the Dixit size cards. If you're a sleever like me, you need to make sure that you have these. And interesting, it does start over here, it looks like, at Legend 1. This does not say... I can't wait to see the board for this. Oh man, I love the artwork in this game. The boards for Legends of Andor are some of the best put together board game boards I've ever seen in my life. I love them. I love them. The artwork is amazing on them. Everything's so thematic. All right, so what I want to see here, I feel like this has like a bit of a blue background, right, compared to... off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you what color it was. And I'm going to assume there are 5. Maybe there's only 4 legends in here. Eternal Frost 4. Are there really only 4 legends in this box? Oh, wow. So that's one really big complaint that I guess I have. You know what? And this first one is probably like a tutorial. With Legends of Andor. It's not a complaint so much with Legends of Andor. It's a complaint with the world, and that there is so much amazing content out there for Legends of Andor in German and not in English that it rubs me the wrong way because the system is so good. The games are so fun. You could do anything with this system, and there are lots of expansions out there that never made it, out of Germany. Yeah, there's only 4. I was actually expecting 5, but that was just, for no good reason, I guess. There's a little bit of a, how many pages is this? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, they're numbered. Look at that. 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there's a little bit here. There's a little bit to go on. I've never played this, the family fantasy game. I've never played it. I think it was clearanced out around here lately. Look at this. There's all kinds of cool stuff. All right. So this looks more like, so I can't find this book online. This is like a real actual rule book. This has actual important things in it, right? Oh, important keywords, look at that. And articles. So this will be worth a revisit for sure. But this is 4 pages. This is what you get when you go to the... So in the US, we have the Thames and Cosmos website. And it's a shame because they don't have cool things like these graphics, you know, like you can't get just like the name of the game, fancy graphics. And they have just shots of the box, I think, up there. Some like really high quality shots of the box and then a PDF of this thing. This 4-page quick start guide. This is all that they have. They do not have the playing manual. They don't have fancy graphics that you can use to create anything. You get this. You get this thing and some box shots. That's all you get. So this looks very similar. Look at that. I'm going to cry. It's the map. It's the map. So I have done next to no looking into this because I didn't care because it's Legends of Andor. So of course I was going to buy it. I pre-ordered this. There's not like an upside. I pre-ordered this in June of 2023. June 3rd, 2023. I pre-ordered this, and I'll get into like why I'm just now getting to it. I don't even know what day it is. February 22nd, 2024. I got this yesterday, finally. So look at that. Some stuff we know and love. The wineskins. Oh, I love it. And some kind of like Yeti-looking creatures here. I wonder if they... Oh my god, I'm so excited to play this game. So my original plan, those of you who did watch me play... Look at this, this is like resources. What is that? Like leaves. There's your gems. Oh, are those... Oh no, they're not round? Well, maybe these are round. Maybe these are... Well, we'll see what the board looks like in a minute here. We'll see. These must be things that we can buy, perhaps, or... I don't know. I'm curious now. Let's see here. So, and there's like a giant snake-looking dragon thing coming out of some ice, it looks like. Here's our not Prince Thorvald, right? This is great. Oh, I'm super excited. I am super excited. Look at, we have gores. Those must be like winter scrawls up here. I really enjoy Legends of Andor. Let's see here. We have, oh, we got new people and some old people. So what's the deal here? Because I don't recognize Tanea here, but I definitely recognize Thorn. Huh. She's a Fire Guardian, rank 60. And she uses green... Whoa, no archer? I was going to say she uses the green dice. There's some usual suspects down there on the bottom, but look at this. Okay. Okay, Marion and Tayan. Wow. Okay, this is really something. I'm surprised. I did not look into this. What's her ability? Tanea can use the firewood item to place a fire token directly on their hero board, hexagonal storage space. A fire in Tanea's hand works exactly like one that is on the game board. It must be Tanea. Tanea. Wow. Okay. Directly on their hero board, hexagonal store. Oh, I see it now. There's like a little... There's a hexagonal space where her shield would go, but like Thorn here doesn't have one. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm so excited. I love this game series. Like, the system is so good, and it's just pure fun. Here's what we look like. Iara, Cram. I thought you would think that Cram would be the one not here, right? Instead, we're missing the Archer. How crazy. We have a Fire Guardian. Oh, wow. Okay, well, there it is. All right, let's see. Oh, that's it, huh? We're going straight to the board, and then there's... Ooh, what is this? What is this? Cardboard. Is this... I was going to say some sort of storage system? You know, what I should do just for fun is show how horrible my storage system for Legends of Andor is, because I can't make heads or tails of how I'm supposed to sort this out. So it's mostly just crammed into the box, and it's horrible, but this actually might work out fairly well. We'll have to see how it handles sleeved cards. You know, how bad could this be? It can't be any worse than the Agricola 15 box that you get, right? That's a video we should do, is an unboxing of that nightmare one day. Okay, so I don't have any idea what most of this stuff is. Look at over here. We have a bunch of fists. Oh man, I'm gonna need to clear some space here. Okay, man, I am a little bummed there's only 4, and it's only because I want more. I would hope that there's going to be some kind of expansion or something that allows us to have, you know, more. Oh, you know what I didn't do is zoom the camera way back so that we can actually see the board here. This is the first time I'm going to see this. You'd think I'd have looked at it on, like, you know, Board Game Geek or whatever, but I didn't. This is a Andor, as far as I'm concerned, at least the main Legends of Andor series, is a sight unseen for me. I don't care. It's so much fun. Wow. Okay. So those of you who are familiar with this, like I am just learning this now. This brings a tear to my eye. This is the original map, but in winter, right? This is. Have you ever seen the back of a $20 bill? Right? Like Yeah, we've all seen this before, but that's really cool. It has a nice, like, warm, familiar feeling to it, right? We have new creatures in here. That's cool. These are like the ogre dudes. Oh, wow. We have some new spaces here, right? These little triangle spaces. Where's the wells? Like the wells. Oh, there's one. So there should be one here. Wasn't there one over here? Am I crazy? I want to say there was a well down here and a well over here. It's been a while since I've played it. You can find out. Look at that. There's a little fire spot. People making a fire. There's probably more than one. I'm just not seeing it. Wow. And this jerk over here. This is cool. I can't wait to see what they've done. Like, I'm not entirely sure what's on the back, but we'll see. I'm not entirely sure how this is any different. I did see mentioned that it was very difficult, like on the very first level. So that'll be interesting to see. I found the first level of Andor to be difficult because you don't know how to play it at first. And you don't realize what kind of game it is. What do we have on the backside here? I'm not familiar with this. This could be a location in a different Andor board that I've just never seen. Because I actually have not played. I have them, thank goodness. I have Journey to the North and The Last Hope. I own them. I've just never gotten around to them yet. So, and I was going to play straight through because this was going to show up just right. This was supposed to come out in like August 2023. And my pre-order was in 2 months before that. And I never got it. And then some stuff happened. And, oh yeah, we'll look into it and find out. And nothing. This is really interesting. What is going on up here, Andor fans? Wow, and this is new, and there's some fire. This must be like a version of a well, but not, right? Like a if you're standing near a fire. Is that on the back side or like the front side? Are they the same? Oh, I can't bend the board that way. See, there's a little cave hole right there. Maybe that's enemies spawning out of there. Oh, wow. Oh, this is going to be fantastic. I can't wait. Oh, and I think the numbered spaces definitely indicate a different board, right? Because the first board was like the hundreds or whatever, and it didn't Last Hope go up beyond that. I think like in the 300s perhaps, I guess. I don't know. Wow. Okay, well, I'm really looking forward to playing this one day. Hopefully it's a lot sooner than when it took me to get into Legends of Andor, the main regular base game. But there we have it. Now it's time for a tale. So let's start with the here's the Board Game Geek page for it. We all know what we've been talking about for the last 10 minutes or whatever. Here's what happened to me if you care. You don't care, tune it out, goodbye. I know you've seen this game is months old now, right? and it's not the hype anymore, right? It's 6 months old. But here's what happened to me. I pre-ordered this from Miniature Market on June 3rd, 2023, right? And it was only $35. That's a steal, right? And that's okay. Regular price, $50. $35 is a steal. Anything less than retail is a steal. But this was a particularly good deal, I felt. And then I watched the game come out and get released everywhere. And I never got the little notification. Like right here, you get the little thing that tells you, hey, I guess I don't need this anymore. Let me know when it comes out, when this is released, okay? Now you'll notice up there it says new arrival. This entire time it has said pre-order. So what happened in October, 2 months after this game came out, I wasn't going to sit on the phone for hours with Miniature Market. Or wait days, literal days for their email support, which takes 9 days, I find, to get in touch with them. So I shot them a message here on Twitter. They got back to me immediately. Hey, sorry, it takes us forever to talk to you. They were in the middle of moving stuff, though. This is when they were moving their warehouses, and it was awful, right? So, whatever. That's fine. But then we've reached out to purchasing for an estimated arrival date, and so we'll reach out. So keep in mind, this is 2 full months and some days after everybody else had it. Amazon, Game Nerd, you name it. This game was out. I didn't get mine from them. It had never gotten stock, but they were still, at this time, and I checked every day, it was still taking pre-orders. Miniature Market was still taking pre-orders. So you could go there, give them money, and they were not sending any games at all, right? So I sent this message, and the next day it changed to, it still said pre-order, out of stock. And then since then, that was October 2023, right? February 19th, 2024, so 3 days ago, right? I called them because it finally popped back in my head. I was trying to release some holds, and I was like, what happened with Andor? So I called Miniature Market, and the person on the phone is like, well, yeah, I don't know what happened. I guess it's been a while. Yeah, it's been like 8 months, okay? Let me see. So the story was that they said they got less than they expected, and so that's what happened. Just too bad, so sad, you're out. Now, I can't prove it anyway, but that seems rather odd since it never came in stock according to their website, for one. And they were still taking pre-orders up until I razzed them a little bit about it, right? And so then I make this phone call 3 days ago, and they say, okay, we can cancel it. So it's a bummer, but it's sold out everywhere now. And thankfully, of all places that I had to go, which I do not buy almost anything from Amazon at all, let alone board games, I don't, right? They have a counterfeit problem. Whether you choose to believe that or not is up to you. But it's a real problem, especially with Amazon, and it happens. So I tend to not buy from them. However, something like this, I'm taking a gamble on it because I can't get it anywhere else. And it was more expensive than what I paid at Miniature Market. But at this point, we don't know if it'll ever see another print. So there it was. So I ordered it, and less than 24 hours later, Amazon had it in my hands, and that's the version you're seeing now, is whatever I got from Amazon, which, for all I know, they might never make another print of this game. I don't know, but I could not stand to be without it. So there's my little rant about, what a hard time I had trying to get my hands on this game, but I do have it. I'm very thankful that I have it now, so that's awesome. So hopefully I can get this played one of these days, because there's an awful lot of good stuff to play out there. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.